step,
day by day,
a fresh start over,
a different hand to play.
The deeper we fall,
the stronger we stay,
and we'll be better the second time around. Hi folks, I'm Brad Dagan-Call.
And I'm Scottie Lane.
Welcome back to Season 2 of BSing with Brad and Scottie. It's great to be back after about a month off. Tell us how your vacation was.
Well, before we get into that, let's address the cliffhanger from last season.
Almost forgot about that.
Turns out it was Girl Scouts.
It was Girl Scouts, and actually the reason they knocked on the door, if you remember the film going over there, I had a free sign in my yard that said free popsicles to anyone that wanted to come over.
And what they wanted to do was make a trade. Popsicles for Samoas, which I was down for, until they added trayfuls, which are disgusting.
They're disgusting. I'm a really big fan of tag-alongs.
See, I think the cheap peanut butter is really cheap in them.
I mean, peanut butter is peanut butter. But what do you like?
I'd rather have a Reese cup than a tag-along.
Well, either or, but
I like Thin Mints in the freezer.
I
just had some, actually.
You know what, speaking of Thin Mints, you got some stuff on your hands.
On my hands.
You know, you want some of my hand sanitizer?
Okay. Hand sanitizer.
All right, there you go. There you go. Oh, yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. That's not rubbing in.
It's not rubbing in at all.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not hand sanitizer. That's my lube. My bad.
Well, I'm going to keep my hands up on the desk for the rest of the show.
Yeah, that's not...
That better be water-based.
That's disgusting. That's not going... Can we get some hand sanitizer over here instead of the lube? Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Sorry about that. But moving along, speaking of Season 2, we got a big announcement. We got official online merchandise. If you go to the bradandscottie.com store, you can check out our new merchandise and hand me a shirt. Thank you. We have the new bradandscottie.com shirts, which you can get online, very similar to what we have going on right here. You can get everything from mugs to t-shirts. And I tell you what, you can even get underpants
with our picture on the butt.
So you can sit on our faces all day long.
And guys, what more could you want out of life other than to look at your girl's ass and see our face?
Our beautiful faces on your girl's ass. We would love to be there.
Right?
We would love to be there. All of the proceeds go to charity. Not really. They kind of go to our pocket. So we want you to get online and check us out.
But speaking of like our picture on your butt and perverted things.
Yes, when we finished the season last month, Covenant Eyes website, which is a perversion prevention workshop, or website, not a workshop.
We can see who visits our website, and shortly after the "She's Just 16 Years Old" episode, this Covenant Eyes visited us, probably checking on this guy.
Yes.
And turns out we're okay. They didn't block us or anything.
And I tell you what, speaking of perverts.
Hi, I'm Scottie Lovenstedt.
And I'm Brad Bedroom Eyes Diggler.
And if you want some lovin' stat, marinate on this one.
And I tell you what, baby, if you were a multiple choice question, the answer would be D. All of the above. And if she says, what? Then you say, yeah. So yeah. Moving right along.
Fans of the Week.
Let's move right into Fans of the Week. Our first Fan of the Week, this is kind of carrying over from last season, our good friend Richie Ching, who apparently...
We were blocked at his place of employment.
And he works in the JFK Center in Washington, D.C.
So D.C. is aware of us.
Exactly. So I hope they're not watching now, but I kind of hope they're watching.
Robin Metcalf, next Fan of the Week.
She's been saying some great things to the show. She holds down the fort in Florida. Naples or Nipples, Florida. I can't remember which one it's called.
Whatever it is, we're nationwide.
And we're nationwide, baby.
And we're on your side.
And speaking of... That's good.
Thank you.
And moving along, our good friend Russell West in the NYC.
New York City.
He's holding down the fort, watching for us. We appreciate it.
Here in the Ville, Amber Konoski.
Which apparently she was had one of those halos around her neck, which she looked like scaffold pretty much. She had a broken neck or something, right?
Oh yes, she got really injured, and then she said that Brad and Scottie really brightened her day.
But she's doing good now.
Yes,
that's all that matters.
Yeah, she's good now.
Yeah, exactly.
Brianna Langley.
Brianna Langley's been a huge fan of the show. Apparently, she walks around my house, watches her dog, or walks her dog. I don't know if she's seen the free popsicle signs anymore, but anytime you want a popsicle, come on in.
And Jude Lucas.
Jude Lucas, our former owner at Dairy Queen. Remember when I spilled the hot cabbage rolls all over my chest?
Yes, third-degree burns.
Third-degree burns on my chest. Jude, if you have any cabbage rolls, send them over to Studio 134. And folks, I want to move it right along. I want to kick it off with our Season 2, I'm Not Complaining, I'm Venting. Let's throw it right over to Scott Lane.
Hey, I'm not complaining, I'm venting. Let's hop right in. Flavored carbonated water. Flavored carbonated water. That's not water at all. You've crossed the line to pop, my friend. If there's a red sky at night and a red sky at morning, does a sailor's head explode? Being sick isn't that bad at all. I've been through much worse than the flu. But that's not where they get you. It's the not knowing of when it's going to end. It's like being grounded by Bob Lane as a kid. You're grounded. For how long? And his reply, like the end of a bad interview, we'll let you know. How many shows does Tyler Perry need? You know, it wouldn't be so bad if his name wasn't before every single show. Tyler Perry's Medea Meets the Browns, House of whatever, M. Night Shyamalan. His shit sucks too. Tyler Perry, you're so vain. And I'm Scott Lane. You probably think this van is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Thanks for joining me for another segment of I'm Not Complaining, I'm Venting. That would be another segment of Scott Lane's I'm Not Complaining, I'm Venting.
Thanks for the vent. It's good to have you back for Season 2.
Good to be back, but my vent cup overfloweth yet again, folks.
Yes.
It's baseball and football season are kind of intertwined right now.
Yep.
I have a friend, Sean Liggett, who likes the Braves and the Florida State Seminoles. I'll give you a second. What do those teams have in common? What a simple child Sean must have been.
Exactly. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
We'll be back with a very special segment of Making It Happen with Bradford, ladies and gentlemen.
We will be right back after the short messages. Hi folks, welcome back to a very special segment of Making It Happen in a very nice drink with Kurt. Kurt Branagan, welcome to the set.
Thank you.
Our very first second-time guest.
Yeah.
If you remember from the caller that we had, you were on the line, and welcome you to Studio 134.
Here you got a show coming up.
Yeah, I do. Actually, I'm a finalist in the Gilda's Great Comedy Search of Pittsburgh.
Wow.
That's going to be on September 22nd down at the Pittsburgh Improv, right at the waterfront down there. It's
great.
All goes to a great cause, cancer-related charity. They help people socially and emotionally. Fun stuff like that.
It kind of sounds made up.
It makes me feel good.
It kind of sounds made up. I'm just going to say.
So what else has been new, Kurt?
Not too much. Having a good year, but on top of everything, you know, I'm going to brag for a second. I'm sorry if I have to, but I still have all 3 of my New Year's resolutions.
And this far into the year, we're in
9.5 months almost in. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you guys have any years still?
No, I really don't make them. I don't believe in them.
Did you try to make them up?
I maybe made one.
Most people do that. They set the bar high, like what? Stop drinking, get in shape, you know, quit smoking, stuff like that. And I've tried that before a lot too, but I quit that after 2 weeks. You know, the bar's way too high.
Yes.
So for 2011, what Kurt did, he actually lowered the bar.
Good for you.
So if you don't mind, can I share them?
I'd love that. Yes, I'd love to hear you.
Resolution number 1.
Yeah.
For all of 2011, I am not eating apples.
No?
No, I don't like apples. So it makes it easy, right? No apple juice, no apple pie. Easy stuff that I can do.
Yeah, that is easy.
Nice. Number 2, for 2011, I'm not punching babies in the face.
See, that's hard for me to do.
That's illegal though, so the police are on my side.
Can you still punch them in the gut?
Yeah, yeah, it was part of the resolution. No?
What about punching a pregnant lady?
I don't know. We'll have to go.
You'd have to see the sonogram first, so he wouldn't.
Yeah,
okay, all right.
Months, then it gets in.
So you're saying no apples, no punching babies.
Finally, for the rest of the year, I ain't sucking dick.
No,
Sober.
sober?
Sober. So yeah. So we're having a drink with segment.
Yes.
So we all.
Yes. Let's salute to not sucking dick.
Sober.
Yes, sober. I mean, I guess if you don't like look at each other, that's okay.
Yeah. So I'm not doing that for the rest of the year. So
I like
easy stuff that we can do. It's all about being easy.
Yes. Now, speaking of the rest of the year, I know you were in some weddings and everything. You probably did some bachelor parties.
I was in a bachelor party.
Yeah. And tell us how that went.
It was great, actually. It was great because planning a bachelor party, being in one, it's simple stuff, right? You go out to the bar, you have fun with people. But what I don't like is when I'm out, even socially, and I see the bachelorette parties.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Have you seen those group of ladies? Mm-hmm. They go crazy during those things. I don't know if any female out there was in them. Like, what is that? You have a theme. Right? Everyone has to dress alike, whether it's, the same shirts and same outfits.
The glitter writing.
Yes.
They make sashes, but they're naughty sashes.
Yeah.
Like bitch.
Yes.
And a whore.
Yeah.
But then you see the bride's sister that no one knows. So
Cum dumpster.
Cum dumpster. That's a new one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet in Pittsburgh.
No, I can't say I've seen that anywhere.
You hear Dancing Queen 9 times.
Yes.
Right? And by the end of the night, 2 of them are crying for no reason. I have yet to... What are you fighting about, really? One guy that didn't like you anyway.
And the best part is, when they do the bachelorette parties, they're always posting their pictures on Facebook and things like that. And it's just kind of wild, with the whole Facebook thing.
Yeah. Real quick, back to the bachelorette party.
Oh, yeah.
But the part of that I don't understand the most is the amount of penises that you put on the bride to be.
Now,
Most guys think that, like, the penis tattoos, the penis necklaces, inflatable penis hats. Like,
yes.
That's stupid. That's dumb, isn't it?
Are they big penises or little penises or all different sizes? Like Asian or Jewish, like circumcised, uncircumcised? There's probably there's a lot of penises out there.
But I saw you guys have some memorabilia out nowadays.
Yes.
Maybe for our bachelor parties now, we can wear an inflatable vagina. And just kind of step in, like, dance around a little bit.
Yeah.
Brad and Scottie, inflatable vaginas.
Would it be a loose or tight vagina?
That's totally up to you.
Really?
It's how you let you customize.
Shaved or unshaved? I mean, is that the whole? Is that what we're getting at?
Up to you.
Okay, I like it.
It's
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Yep. He's touching me.
But no, you were speaking of Facebook, and actually, I hate to vent because this is you. But I have a bone to pick with Facebook because mine was actually hacked.
Really?
Last weekend. Yeah.
Jeez.
Worst part, I actually know the person who hacked it. Yeah, drunk at Kurt Branagan.
Drunk?
Have you guys?
Oh yeah, I'm running
like, how does he remember my password?
I don't know.
How does he remember my password?
He gets in.
He did some damage. He got in. He did some damage on that. What did he do?
Really?
He poked my ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
That's not good for business.
Poke. I don't understand the poke.
It's just
like
don't do
flirting.
it. Yeah, you're like, hey, how are you? Hey, I'm too scared to say hi, but hey, how are you? He joined the group Indian Creek Cheering Squad.
Oh, I like that.
I never cheered, nor did I go to Indian Creek. So I'm like, what was he doing?
There's something about those Indian Creek girls. I mean, there's nice, smooth thighs.
Yeah. He sent a message to my high school sweetheart saying, every time I hear the song, I don't want to miss a thing by Aerosmith, I think of you.
See, the first thing about I Don't Want to Miss a Thing is when I got that song by Aerosmith, I got my first lap dance to.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Interesting sidebar to Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
And Walk This Way.
Sure, he didn't miss anything.
I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. Walk This Way, good song.
And finally, he liked a girl status that said, OMG, my husband is cheating on me.
Yeah.
Not good. We are not friends anymore.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. Yeah, so that's great, man. I mean, it sounds like, hopefully you get your password changed around.
Yes, I got it.
And
my first name doesn't do anymore.
What? Yes, you don't want to do that. But I want to thank you for coming by.
Not a problem.
It's been a real pleasure. Kurt's got a lot of great shows coming up September 22nd down at the waterfront at the Improv. Make sure you check him out. Make sure you check out Kurt Branagan's Twitter, which is
at Kurt Branagan.
Simple enough.
Complicated, but just go with me on that. It works.
It works. Make sure you follow him and check out his videos at youtube.com/
Kurt Branagan.
Yep.
Consistency is what I go after.
It's all about consistency. Consistency is the key.
That's big.
Well, thanks again, Kurt. We really appreciate having you on, man. It was
no problem.
Good times.
And folks, we want to thank you for coming on the show as well. We're back with Season 2. It's been a great episode. We look forward to having you on next time.
And it's always good to have you on.
And remember, folks, to keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for those stars.
As always,
I'm Brad Dagan.
I'm Scottie Lane.
And I'm Kurt Branagan.
We'll see you next time, and have a great day.